What are some of the challenges you have faced pursuing a career in dance and DJing while also fulfilling your responsibilities as a parent? Because obviously, if anybody watching, I've known this man for 20 years. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? I've watched him be not a father. I've watched him be a father. And I've watched him raise 3 beautiful girls. So that's what I want this podcast to be, is more or less getting to know the human. Beside the artist. Yeah. So like challenges, what did you face being a dancer, also working in the corporate world, and still pursuing a DJ?
Time was a huge challenge, huge construct, is time. Sometimes you don't have enough of it. Sometimes you abuse it. You procrastinate, by abusing it, or woulda, coulda, shouldas, or, just not really being in the moment. And it's like not necessarily planning so much, but really what am I supposed to be doing now? And sometimes I got ahead of myself of like, I need to do this, but not understanding where I'm currently at. And that was like a huge thing of just like time. You want to balance it to be, your best self in everything that you do, but it's only 24 hours in a day. And for sometimes, we're all different. We're all different on this planet. So that was something that was a struggle, getting out of work and then trying to make sure you got enough rest to go do this gig, or, you want to commit time to practice. And time was a struggle. And it's like, I would combat with time because I would be frustrated because I either didn't use it properly, or I felt like there wasn't enough. But reflecting, it's like there is enough. It got me this far, so obviously it did what it was supposed to do. Time did what it's supposed to do. But that was like the biggest thing, of just time management. And when I got into the corporate world, and time management was like one of those things, they kind of teach you.
You have to learn it.
You have to learn it, you know what I'm saying? And they want you to be time efficient, and responsible at work. Like I really took a lot of those trainings from that I received in the corporate world, in my 9 to 5, and brought that home. How do I balance time to, my dad hat needs to be on, my husband hat needs to be on, my dancer hat, my DJ. So it was really, taking the time to understand it, to like, okay, I don't need to beat myself up and, do all these things, but just really, that I would say that was a huge, for me, that was a huge challenge.
I think that's like, regarding the first question, like how you balance it, time. Like I remember before I had children, like I wasn't intentional with my relationships. Yeah. And now that I have kids, I make sure that they know that I'm present.
That you're present.
I was just talking to somebody else about it. I was like, even if it's an hour after work, and I just play with my son and my daughter.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? And they look at that as the best part of their day.
The best part of their day. The best part of their day. So.